Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
A 44-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Love. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. Inside the 40. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. It's up and through. And the Vikings are out to a 10-0 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, His offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Love. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers are on the board. It's 10-7.
Packers 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big-time run by Jacobs. A pickup of 44 yards. Here's Jacobs. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
On play action, Love. That complete to Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Going to look deep, looking for more. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers 1st down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
This is caught at the 2. And he is going to be out of bounds. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's got another one. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run the sneak. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They look to run with Jones. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll... A field goal will make it a one-score game, but they want more here on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores. But instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it. And what a job with the stop by this defense.
Catch made there by Watson. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers 1st down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
It's a game of 6. 1st down, Packers.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Packers first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking. I mean, you found yourself with the lead in the fourth quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on fourth down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, Love. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
They'll drop to throw. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw.
That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed it the most.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. On second down, Jacobs. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
The tackle by Isaiah Rodgers. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Packers.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Oh, one final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. If least, that late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.